Hey, what's up guys? It's Tyler Higgins. Welcome to my channel. If you're new around here, thank you, which you are new because I'm new around here too. It's my first YouTube video on my channel. I'm really excited. So a little background on myself. I'm a real estate agent and I run a real estate sales team. We're based in Kentucky where I live and then North Carolina, and we're expanding across the country. But I want to start a YouTube channel and start putting out some content that has been helpful for me as a newer realtor. I've been doing this for just over 3 years now, and I'm really excited to share. So go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, tap that bell for notifications so when I do put out new content, you can stay in touch with what I'm doing and what's going on. But the first piece I wanted to talk about today is how to make $100K as a realtor. Whether you're a seasoned agent and you haven't done this yet, or you're a newer agent, because it's super common for new agents to set this as a goal and a landmark to make 6 figures. I want to talk about the numbers behind that. So I'm not necessarily going to get into the methodology of it, of the business practices and principles of doing that logistically, but if you are interested in learning that, maybe what's worked for me and for some other people to do that, I'd love to chat more with you. But I do want to talk about the numbers today about how to make 100K. So I'm using an average price point of $225. In my market, $225,000 is pretty par for the course. Now, if you're in California or New York or one of these bigger, metropolitan areas, you're thinking, man, that's a really low number. So I'll give you the equation and the formula of how to plug these numbers in. So just go find your average price point, whether it's 225 or 500 or $1 million or whatever the case may be, and you can start to break down what it's going to take for you to make 100K. So anyways, let's get into it. So at 225K, if you do 23 deals, that gives you a total volume of $5,175,000. All right, so you've got to pay splits and taxes on all this money that you make, right? So I'm going to take an average of 20% for the splits. There's companies out there that are higher. There's companies out there that are lower. But I'm going to do a 20% split with a $16,000 cap. So paying in $16,000 company dollar. So if you're at a $16,000 cap, you're going to have to pay splits on the first $2.7 million in volume. And for me, that's about 12 deals. So splits and taxes on 2.7 million in volume, you'll take 2.7 million times 3%, 0.03, and that's a gross of 81,000, minus 20% for the split, puts you at 68,400, and then I'm going to take 25% for taxes to pay on that. So 68,400 minus 25% for taxes gives you a net of 48,600. So out of that 5.175 million, we've done the math for 2.7 million. That leaves you with 2.475 million in volume left to get paid on. So that is if you take 3% of the 2.475 million, that gives you a gross commission income of 74,250. We've got to pay taxes on that again. So if you take 74,250 minus 25% for taxes, that gives you a net of $55,687.50. Let's take this $55,687 and add it to our $48,600, and that gives us a total of $104,287.50. So yes, that's a little over $100,000, $4,200 over $100,000, but you're going to have some business expenses, you're going to have some marketing expenses, paying your local MLS dues, whatever the case may be. So nice to have a little buffer and wiggle room there. But this is a really easy equation to go back into how many houses you need to sell to make $100,000 in income. So hope that was helpful. I'm going to leave my social media links in the description below, and I'll leave this equation as well. If there's anything I can do for you or any questions I can answer, don't hesitate to reach out, and thanks for watching.